Louis.
Hi, dear. Is anyone else going to join us, or this is it?
We were also we were very low on the Arabic session. We were 13 or 14.
Okay. Nice. All right, guys. So we are going to continue the 2 pages that left in the resource pack. I think there are only 2 or 3 pages left. After that, I'm going to re-answer the quizzes with you. The quizzes that you took during this trimester. You had 2 quizzes. I'm going to revise them with you so that you can check your mistakes and know what was wrong with the answers. This is what we're going to do today. Starting tomorrow, as I told you, I prepared the PowerPoint. It's like the ultimate PowerPoint that has a general revision over all of the 3 lessons that you took during this trimester. It will help you a lot during to just revise everything before the exam. The exam will be very easy, as I promised you, so don't worry about it. This is the first thing. The second thing that I want to say, that yesterday I made like a revision overall, or I checked the marks again, and I updated the Moodle grading sheet so that the people who sent me the homework of last week, they already got their marks. So what I want you to do is to check your Moodle, please. Check your Moodle to find out if you submitted the homeworks or not, and if you submitted all of the homeworks or just some of them. If you had 0 in one of the assignments, then know that I did not receive your homework. In this case, you will have to submit it to me in the assignment that is related to it, okay? So please, this is a very important point, because your homework is vital for your grading, okay? So you're losing a lot of marks if you're not sending me the homeworks. I'm telling you, please check your Moodle marks and check if there are any missing homeworks that you should send to me and you didn't. Some people did not send me anything. Some people send me some and did not send the rest. Okay. So please, you have to revise your Moodle grading. Check your Moodle for the homework grading and see if there are any missing homeworks. All right. I revised it several times, and even some old assignments, I looked at the submissions again in order if anyone sent it to me late, and I updated it. So please check your Moodle. Okay, this is a very important point, because I have to finish all the gradings before this week ends. Okay, all right. Now I want you to open your books. Yesterday we did page 51 and we did page 52. Page 53 was a previous homework that we were explaining, but we did not write the answer. So we are going to write the answer right now. the answer that you should write in page 53, you just have to like make some steps so that you won't get confused. Okay, don't just write a paragraph about how does the blood go in and out of the heart. Make it like points, make points and steps so that it would help you with all the steps and you won't get confused. All right.
Miss, I wrote it like as a paragraph.
It's better to do what I'm going to do right now, Farida, because if you wrote as a paragraph, if you wrote it as a paragraph, it will be really large, and while I'm reading, I might miss some words. If you made it as points, I will be looking for keywords. Like what? Like, for example, the first step is number 1, the deoxygenated blood enters the right atrium through the vena cava. This is it. This is the first step. All right. When I read it this way, I will just look at the following: deoxygenated right atrium vena cava. This will be much easier for me and for you. Even while you're writing it, you have to make sure that those are the keywords that you will write. The one or the teacher that is correcting it, this is much easier to get the mark. Why? Because the teacher this way is looking for the keywords. As I told you in the first step, I will be looking at deoxygenated right atrium vena cava. This is it. All right. Okay. What about the second step? The second step, deoxygenated blood moves from right atrium to right ventricle. This is the second step. Okay, so what are the keywords? Again, deoxygenated right to right atrium to right ventricle. Okay, the third step. What is the third step? Number 3 is that deoxygenated blood. All I have to write that this whole right side is related to the deoxygenated blood. So I have to write the word deoxygenated blood. Okay, deoxygenated blood gets out of the heart to the lungs I'm just admitting people in while I'm answering, from the left ventricle through the pulmonary artery. Okay.
From the right ventricle.
Sorry, yes, from the right ventricle. Thank you, dear. Right ventricle. Okay. So I will be looking at deoxygenated from heart to lungs, from the right ventricle through the pulmonary artery. Okay. Now, starting number 4, we will start to talk about the oxygenated blood. Number 4, because now we left the right side, now we are going to talk about the left side. Oxygenated blood enters the left atrium through the pulmonary vein. Number 5, oxygenated blood moves from left atrium to left ventricle. Okay, and the last one, number 6, oxygenated blood gets out of the heart from the left ventricle through the aorta to the rest of the body. So the whole trip is 6 steps. All right. First, you're going to talk about the right side of the heart. Which kind of blood gets into the right side of the heart? The deoxygenated blood. So the deoxygenated blood enters the right atrium through what? Through the vena cava. Then from the right atrium to the right ventricle. From the right ventricle to the lungs through what? Through the pulmonary artery. Now back from the lungs. Back from the lungs to, would you please give me 1 second, guys? I have something I have to do. Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. So again, now back from the lungs. Now back from the lungs to the left atrium through the pulmonary vein, and from the left atrium to the left ventricle, and from the left ventricle to the rest of the body through the aorta. Okay? All right. Did you finish writing, guys? Hello?
Yes, Miss, we finished writing.
Okay. Okay, please make it quick.
Okay.
And then we will do page, did we do 54? I don't think we did 54. We're going to open page 54 and then 56 after that. Okay, I'll prepare. Just make it quick, please, guys. I will prepare. Oh, I already opened it. I think I already opened it. I'm just preparing the previous quiz so that we can previous quizzes so that we can do it together after that. Huh? Should I skip to page 54? Please make it quick. We need to finish today. Eh?
Yes, Miss.
Are you done? Huda, did you finish?
Yes.
Oui.
Okay. So now we are going to page 54. In page 54, the diagram shows a section of a heart. Guys, before I continue, please know that the exam I promised you is going to be really easy, okay? The exam will not be hard, and I will not do this to you guys. Don't worry about it. I know that it's hard on both of us to be not in the class and to keep tracking while we are online. Of course, I'm talking for the people who are trying hard. Okay, these words are for the people who are trying hard during the online period. Okay, the others, I really don't care about you. Okay, so those are for the people who are trying hard to not skip any sessions and to send all of the homeworks and to be really caring about the online sessions. I promise you it is going to be very easy. All right. And most of the questions that I brought in the acids and alkalis, you already went through it during the quizzes, because we took like 1 month or a month and a half studying acids and alkalis. So
Miss,
you will find it super easy. Yes,
it's out of how many?
it's out of 40.
Okay,
Okay,
it's paper
and
one only?
only one paper, yes. It's just like the quizzes. Just like the quizzes that you took on Classera, it will be very similar.
Okay.
All right, yes. The questions are choose and true or false. Okay, the questions will be choose and true or false. And
Okay.
it's out of 40. All right?
How many questions?
It is out of 40. Then how many questions?
40.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, so let's finish this. The diagram shows a section of a heart. They want to know the name of the type of blood vessels A and C. Okay, A and C. I will just make like a small hint for you guys. Okay, so A is a tube that the blood gets into the heart from, while C is a tube that the blood gets out of the heart from it. Okay, so who can tell me what's A and what's C? Raise your hand if you know the answer. What's A and what's C? Did anyone do the homework? That was supposed to be homework. Yes, we're correcting
Yes,
the
Miss,
homework.
I know it. A and C. Miss, A is the vena cava and C is the aorta.
Yes, A is the vena cava and C
the aorta.
is the aorta. All right. Now the second question is, which blood vessel A, B, C, or D carries blood to the lungs? To the lungs. Raise your hand, please. Please raise your hand. Huh? Ahmad Amr, yes.
B.
B is the one, yes, that carries the blood to the lungs. Very good. It's B. The next question is very easy. I will erase this. The next question is very easy. Complete these sentences. The blood entering the lungs has more what than the blood leaving the lungs? We're talking about the gases, guys. The gases that the blood gets loaded with. The blood entering the lungs has more which gas than the blood leaving the lungs? And the blood entering the lung, okay, raise your hand, guys. Muhammad Izzat, wow. Tell me the answer, please.
Oxygen.
The blood entering the lungs has more what than the blood leaving the lungs?
Carbon dioxide.
Yes, exactly. The first one is carbon dioxide because the blood just entered the lungs. They don't have oxygen yet. They're going there to get oxygen. So they are carrying carbon dioxide to get rid of it. Muhammad Izzat. And the second one, the blood entering the lungs has less what than the blood leaving the lungs?
The blood entering the lungs.
Yes, it's still entering. So it has less what?
Less oxygen.
Less oxygen. Thank you so much, Muhammad. All right, now we are going to the last page, page 56, 55 we already did yesterday. So we are going to answer page 56, which is the last page. Right here at the very end of the page, you have a word bank, which you will use the words inside it to fill this missing boxes or fill this missing gaps. You can use the words more than once, okay? You can use the words more than once. Who would like to answer it with me? Jumana, are you there? Jumana? Eh. Are you asleep, guys? Is Jumana there? I cannot see her. She's not there. Where is she?
No, you're awake.
What? You're awake. Okay, very good.
Yes, yeah, miss.
All right. Can you answer this, Abdullah? Eh.
Yes, miss.
Okay.
Circulatory
The circulatory what?
system carries
Yes.
system
Yes, carries what?
carries blood.
Carries blood. Yes, carries blood around your body in tubes called what?
Vessel. Vessels.
Where is the word vessels? It's not in the box. You can use the words.
Yes.
You can use the words more than once, Abdullah. Okay, the circulatory system carries blood around your body in tubes called what vessels?
Blood vessels.
Yes, blood vessels, exactly. You can use the word more than once. Your blood takes oxygen and what? To all the cells in your body. Oxygen and what produces energy?
Blood.
No. Your blood takes oxygen and what? What's the other thing that your body needs with the oxygen to produce energy? Look at the box. Look at the box at the end of the page. Do you remember the equation of the respiration?
Yes.
Oxygen plus what equals or gives carbon dioxide and water and energy? Do you see the box at the end of the book, at the end of the page, Abdullah?
Yes.
Okay, so oxygen and what produces energy? Look at the words from the left. Blood, capillaries, and what's the third word, Abdullah? Glucose. Okay, so your blood takes oxygen and glucose to all the cells in your body. There are 3 types of blood vessels. Arteries are large and carry blood away from the what?
Heart.
Heart. Okay. Dash are also large and carry blood towards the heart. Not
Okay.
not arteries. So what? If not arteries, then what?
I know.
Yes, anyone say?
Veins.
Veins, yes. Okay. Now here we have also some gaps. This organ is called the what? Its job is to do what to blood? This organ is called the what? This one. Its job is to do what to the blood? Farida, this job is called what? This organ is called what?
This organ is called the heart, and it
The
pumps
heart?
blood. Its job is to pump blood.
Yes, pumps or pump blood. Okay. These tiny blood vessels are called what? Ahmed
Capillaries.
Okay, capillaries. Capillaries. All right. I'm going to erase the other so that I can go down. And the last one is this organ is called what? Jumana. This organ is called what, Jumana?
Lung.
Yes.
No,
Lung, and its job is to allow what? To get into the blood?
allow oxygen.
Oxygen to get into the blood. The last question is really, it's very not important. They want you to color the veins with a color and the arteries with the other color. So I'm just going to do it really quickly. I'm going to choose that the veins will be blue and the arteries should be red. This does not represent the type of blood inside the arteries and the veins. It's just to color them so that you know the difference between veins and arteries. This does not represent what is the color or the type of the blood that is inside the arteries or the veins. And the ones that I'm going to color are those. Right here we have the vena cava, so it's a vein. So I'm going to color it blue. This one, you can go through it, the whole vein if you want to. Everything that is connected to this tube is considered a vein too. Okay. What other vein do we have? We have right here the pulmonary vein. Again, I am not saying that this is the type of the blood running inside the tube. This is just to say which one which ones are veins and which ones are arteries. Okay. Now, what are the arteries that we have? We have right here the pulmonary artery. Okay. And right here I have the aorta. This is another artery. So anything will be attached or branched out of this will be considered an artery too. All right, those are the ones that I'm going to color. Of course, if you have time, you can keep coloring the rest. Okay, we're done with the book, thank God. Now we are going to revise the previous quizzes together, guys. Today, I will be uploading a very small worksheet. It's not like a very large one, but I will just put some questions in it. Of course, you have to do it. You have to answer it because it's still important. Yes, people are raising their hands. Why? Do you have a question? Farida and Noor and Jumana, do you have questions?
No.
All right. So I'm going to do the first quiz with you. The first quiz that you took was in week 4, I guess. Let me check. No, not week 4. It was in week 3. It was in week 3. Okay, so I'm just going to revise it with you. All right. Okay, so I'll share the screen right now. Okay, so this is the first quiz that you took in this trimester, in trimester 3. Let's read it together. Of course, it's made of 20 questions between choice and true or false. The first question says citrus fruits contain which one of those? Ascorbic acid, hydrochloric acid, or uric acid?
Is this the quiz?
This is the quiz, the first quiz, because you had 2 quizzes. This is the first one. Okay, citrus fruits contain, contain what?
I know.
Say it, which one of those?
Ascorbic acid.
Ascorbic acid, exactly. Ascorbic acid is another name for what?
Vitamin C.
Vitamin C. Okay, the second question, the pH range of alkalis on the pH scale is?
I know.
Between?
8 to 14.
8 to 14. What about 7?
Neutral.
Neutral. And what about 0 to 6?
Acids.
Acidic. Okay. Ethanoic acid is formed in wine due to the reaction between what and what? Ethanoic
Ethanol
acid.
and carbon dioxide.
Ethanol and?
Carbon dioxide.
No. No. But yes, between ethanol and oxygen. Ethanol and oxygen, not methanol. Ethanol and oxygen. Ethanoic acid is formed in wine due to the reaction between ethanol and oxygen. Okay? I want someone else to answer, guys. Where are the rest? Raise your hand if you want to answer. The alkali that is used to test for carbon dioxide in breath is? Omar Gamal, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me what is the name of the alkali that we use to test carbon dioxide in breath?
Calcium hydroxide.
Both of them are calcium hydroxide. Which one? The concentrated one or the weak solution?
Concentrated.
No, the weak solution of calcium hydroxide, which has another name, lime water. And I even did it in the practical session when I brought some chemicals and I made lime water, which is the diluted solution of calcium hydroxide, and I blew in it using a straw. And after that, we find that the lime water, it was clear, and then it became turbid, or it has this cloudy appearance. Okay, so the alkali that is used to test for carbon dioxide in breath is the weak solution of calcium hydroxide or lime water. Jomana, the main component of vinegar is?
Ethanoic acid.
Excuse me again?
Ethanoic acid.
Ethanoic acid is the main component of vinegar, yes. Question number 6, the color change of red cabbage juice when an alkali is added to it is? Ahmed Amr, I want you to answer this question. I want you to answer this question. The color change of red cabbage juice when an alkali is added to it is what?
From red to purple.
Oh God. This is the same mistake that you keep doing in this quiz and the next quiz, and I don't want you to do it again in the exam, please. The color change of red cabbage juice when an alkali is added to it. Dear, it's called red cabbage juice, but actually its original color is purple. It's not red. This is where the confusion happens. Red cabbage juice color is purple. It's not red. So it turns from what to what?
From purple to green.
From purple to green. Thank you so much. From purple to green. Okay, but if what if I added acid to it? It's not written here, by the way. The choice is not written here. From purple to what? To red. Excellent. Thank you so much. Okay, so guys, please pay attention. The confusion or the trick is in the name of the juice. It's called red cabbage juice, but actually we mean the color of the cabbage itself, not the juice that is coming out of it. So the color of the red cabbage juice is actually purple. Okay, so you have to start from the purple color to what? According to the thing that you added to it. If you added alkali, it's going to turn from purple to green. If you added an acid, it's going to turn from purple to red. All right? Okay. Now, number 7, the acid that is produced in muscles during vigorous exercise. This is the last question that we're going to do before I go. The acid that is produced in muscles during vigorous exercise is, who would like to answer it? Adam Ihab, are you there?
Yes.
Yes, the acid that is produced in muscles during vigorous exercise. Lactic acid. Excellent, excellent, very good. Okay, guys, we'll continue tomorrow. We will finish the rest of the quizzes and start with our PowerPoint. The quizzes will cover the whole acids and alkalis, but anyway, I'm going to add some notes in the PowerPoint too about them. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. All right? Bye, guys.